Hey guys, what's up? I hope that you are all doing well and are enjoying your day so far. I'm so excited for today's episode because I want to share with you guys just something that I have been thinking about for a while now. And it's whenever we feel like we're stupid if we think that God is sending us a message about something, or we've committed ourselves to doing something that's important to us, but then we realize that that thing is actually not for us. We start to feel like we're stupid, or maybe we misinterpreted a message from God or our higher selves. And this isn't always what's going on. Like, sometimes situations are meant to fall apart so that something better can come into our lives, but maybe we wouldn't even be ready for that better thing until we learned whatever we needed to learn from that previous experience, the experience that we had when we thought that we received a specific message about committing ourselves to something, whether that be a job, a person, any kind of experience. If this is you as well, like, you're allowed to screw up and mess up sometimes. Like, nobody is perfect. And I think that sometimes these situations happen, well, one, because there are things that we need to learn, but I think it's also just because, like, it helps us to be ready for whatever that better thing is that's going to be coming in for us soon. Like, it's all right to misinterpret something or realize that you were wrong about a person or a relationship, or you thought that there was something that you were called to do. Like, we put so much blame on ourselves whenever something just like doesn't pan out the right way, and we jump to conclusions. We do this because we're trying to make sense of the situations that have happened for us. We're trying to make sense of things that were unexpected, right? Like, when a relationship doesn't work out, we're very quick to say that that person was not the one. But sometimes, like, what if that's not even the case? You know, this has happened a lot where people can be in a relationship, they break up, they get back together at some other point in their lives, and they realize, holy crap, like, no, like, that was the one. That intuitive feeling I felt when we were in the relationship in the past, where I felt like that person was the one, actually was true, was accurate. It just wasn't the right time. Like, there were other things that needed to happen. And that goes with any experience, you know? Sometimes things aren't meant to happen at the time where we really are wanting them, at the time where we feel like we need to have that thing. And even when we feel like we really need something, I think those are also sometimes the moments where naturally, either through our own choice or circumstance in some way, usually another circumstance, you end up being separated from that person or whatever that thing was. And this can happen sometimes to show us our attachment to that thing or that person. You know, when you're really holding on so tight to something, so much so that you're controlling it, you're not allowing it to be free, you're not allowing things to happen on their own. There are ways that things will just find a way to separate that thing from you, and it's to teach you, it's to help you understand and learn so that you can not become so, I don't even want to say not as attached, because there's nothing wrong with having a healthy and secure attachment to someone or something or anything in life, really. But it's more about when you're trying to exercise control, or you're starting to disregard yourself and your own needs for something else. That is when something is no longer as much of a help for you. It's a way that you are choosing to not respond to yourself. And when we are judging and labeling these situations, and we start to think like, this job wasn't for me, we don't always have all of the information at the time when we're saying those things. So have patience and let things unfold. Sometimes you have to kind of step away, or that thing has to step away, or be out of your hands for some time. One, so that you have time to even appreciate it. But it's also because you're having an opportunity to understand what you were doing in that situation that maybe wasn't aligning for you. Like, it can be a blessing whenever you are separated from the thing that you really want in your life, whatever it is. Also, guys, I know I do this sometimes, like when I'm speaking, I start to like, I'll say like one and then something, and then I'll be like two, and then like the two never comes. Don't feel bad if that happens, or stress yourself out if I like just didn't continue what I was going off on. Usually when I'm speaking, guys, I am grounding, and every time that I go to do these episodes, anytime that I'm recording videos on my YouTube channel, I always pray and ground before I do those things, so that I can better channel messages that are going to help you guys in your own personal lives. And so I'm kind of like saying the things that are coming up for me in that moment. So if I start off on saying one thing, but like I didn't finish it, don't stress out about it. It means that like I probably like wasn't meant to say that thing, because it's going to like trip you guys up or cause you more confusion about something. It's more of like something that's not going to really be of any help to you. So yeah, that happens sometimes. Don't freak out about that. Sometimes we have certain experiences because they are opportunities for us to gain new information about something else that is soon going to enter into our lives. And sometimes that is like the entire purpose of that experience. And when we're having these experiences, we can think that maybe the greater lesson of it is something else than what it actually is. And it's okay if you realize, looking back on something, that you were wrong about a person or a relationship, or I don't know, like a kind of connection, or a kind of reward, or something that you thought you were going to get from like accepting a job offer somewhere that didn't really pan out for you. Our little misguided moments are there for us to have greater heart opening experiences. They're really here to teach us the things that we need to know at that time. And sometimes we can't learn those things unless we believe a certain thing. Like if we believe something about an experience that speaks to us in some way, we are more likely to engage in it. And sometimes that is the point of why we think about something and then we find out later that we were wrong about it. But it's because, like, without you having that specific idea, you would have never gone for that position. You never would have tried it if you knew exactly how things were going to work out for you. And there's a reason why we don't always know what's going to happen in our lives, guys. If we knew every single thing that was going to happen to us, okay, without doubt, like, we would not be doing a lot of those things. We just wouldn't, because we wouldn't have the things that we thought that we wanted at the time. But I just want you to know that you're not a stupid person. Like, this happens to every single person on the planet. Like, all of us are going to be wrong about things, and it's all right. Honestly, I feel like that is supposed to happen. And do not let that realization keep you from exploring, don't keep it from understanding your fear around this. Work on letting those things go and pass so that something better can enter into your life. We all have things that are going to redirect us, and we might not know it at the time. And it's probably good that we don't know that at the time, honestly. But it happens. And I'm really proud of you all for how far you guys have come in your life journeys. I know this was more of a short message for today's episode, but that was definitely something that I felt like I needed to share with you. If you guys are wanting to hear more messages, make sure that you listen to these episodes. I upload them once a week on this podcast. Also, guys, as well, I record a video every single day on my YouTube channel, which is Bianca Ward. Please check that channel out. I have so many messages for you guys already up there, and like I said, I post every day, so those videos are there to help you stay on task with doing your inner work every single day of your life, and making sure that you don't kind of just like put that to the wayside, because that really is our core purpose for being here. It's to do this work for whatever those reasons are. If you are in need of any guidance, support, or you would like someone to hold space for you, know that I'm here for you. I'd love to give coaching to any of you who are in need of it. Please reach out to me if you feel called to do that. We can talk about different options of how we can work together and help you get to where you want to be in your life. And also, guys, please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel when you check out my videos, because it's helpful for me, and I really have some great goals when it comes to all the people that I want to impact around the world, and each and every one of you really helps me every single time that you listen to my work, whenever you share these episodes and my videos with other people in your lives who need them, or people who you feel like could benefit from them in some way. Thanks so much for listening, guys. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. I'm wishing you well, and I'm wishing you the best always. Bye, guys.